am sorry if I'm a little quiet tonight, just I'm still tired from work and I'm still upset. So I might be a little quiet as I focus. Oh, where's Spicy Pig? I sketched this thing so long ago, I had to update how I drew shade on it. Because I made his neck longer. His neck used to be stubbier, but I decided to go ahead and give him a much more snaky type neck. So he's got a longer neck that it curls around. Oh, okay. How's that? Oh, hold on, I gotta go save Spud from a bug. Well, that was a fucking adventure. Yeah, I got hair in my mouth. That was fun trying to get the fucking bug off my sister's ceiling. I, like, put tape on a broom and, like, went to go stick it up. Because I've done this before. I'll use the tape to, get the bug off the ceiling. And the tape fell. The tape got stuck to the ceiling. No, so what happened was the bug it crawled into the molding, so I had to grab tape and stuff to try to squish it, because it was in the molding, so I needed something that would grip it, so I used tape. And the tape I didn't secure it well enough to the thing I was using to stick it up there, and so the tape ended up getting stuck to the ceiling. So then I'm sitting here trying to, like, get the tape off the ceiling, and I can't get the tape off the ceiling. And so I was gonna grab my sister's scissors, and I was like, no, because I'm just gonna end up cutting the tape. However, my dad had been fixing a leak in our bathroom, and my sister's room is attached to the bathroom. So I was like, Dad has to have had pliers in the bathroom. So I grabbed my dad's big pliers to grab both the tape off the ceiling and then try to, like, stick it to the bug in the crevice of the molding of the wall. So I sat there, like, trying to reach up above me to try to get this tape to hit this bug so I could get this stupid bug out of my sister's room. And it was definitely an ordeal of form. And I just, as I'm leaving, I'm like, we're not cavemen, SpongeBob. We have technology. Of course, not that I used pliers in any form of the correct way, but hey, I killed the bug! And now I can get back to what I was doing. Which is drawing blurbos to make my brain be less upset about the comment my coworker made at me. Yeah. So, that was fun. It's always an adventure when I have to go kill bugs in my sister's room. More so when I can't find, like, my duct tape or something. Because normally I'll use duct tape if I have to get something off the ceiling. I use duct tape instead. So I was using packing tape this time, which is different. It's not as malleable. But I succeeded in the long run, so I win. And I can draw blurbos. But anyway, hi Mr. Top 10 List! Hi Divine! Welcome to stream! Sorry, I was, like, MIA for a moment. Like, as soon as I started stream, I, like, was gone. And that's because as soon as I started stream, my sister messaged me. She had a bug in her room. I love her message, though. There's a bug in my room, and I would like it to be dead. Anyway, back to the scrunkles. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Come on. Hello, hello, plasma grapes. And yeah, this is just a Hat in Time music. This is Yakuza Metro Pink Paw Station. I'm just playing a playlist of a Hat in Time music, so it'll probably loop at some point. It's not the longest of playlists, but it works well. Da, 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 da. I don't think I've ever had Popeyes. Oh, cool. My mouse is freaking out. Oh, that's great. Why are you freaking out like that? Oh, that was weird. I just love how excited he looks here. Little bastard. Get baby jailed. Okay, but what would this bastard be considered then? I don't think Shade is horse-shaped. You wish he was horse-shaped. You wish he was horse-shaped, Aster. Except no, because technically this is Twinkru, so yeah, I guess he's a little horse-shaped with his feminine hips. It's kind of horse-shaped. He's snake-shaped. He's snastard-shaped. He's long and scrawny, that's true. I don't know. Okay, here's the thing. Would Eclipse be considered horse-shaped? Because she got big ol' hippies. He is not horse-shaped. I mean, not in this AU. He's not in this AU. Other AUs, he's horse-shaped when I make him a horse. I have made him a horse. I have drawn him as a pony. I have also drawn him as Discord. There is a sketchbook somewhere in my room with him drawn as a draconian, like Discord. No. You want to know who is horse-shaped? Senna. Senna is horse-shaped. He's got a thin, graspable waist and big hips. He's horse-shaped. Moon Bitch is horse-shaped. I swear I have shown you the fact I have drawn him as a pony and stuff before. I have shared those drawings. Why are you lagging so badly today, computer? Why are you lagging? It's because I told you I'm going to be replacing you soon. That's why you're lagging on me. You're mad that you're getting replaced. I say soon, as if I don't have like half a year until I replace this thing. Because I gotta save up all the money for the computer I want. And that is gonna take forever. That is a yaoi hand, if I ever seen one. Monster or not, get your yaoi hands out of here, boy. Discord Rue. Which sketchbook is that in? I know it's with it's a picture with Pony Eclipse. Hold on. I have a stack of sketchbooks right here at the desk. Let me see if it's. I think it's in one of these ones. Give me a second. I'm dropping shit. Oh shoot! Oh, you broke, you bitch! You son of a bitch! Where's your other part? Oh, you son of a slut! Where's your knife? Where is the sharp part? I don't want that. Oh wait, the sharp part's there. Where's your top? Where's the top? You slut! I just broke my paper cutter. It fell off my desk. Went to go grab my sketchbook, and I dropped my paper cutter. Today is going swimmingly. First, I have issues at work. Then a coworker makes a comment that makes me feel like absolute garbage. And I just broke my paper cutter. Alright, let's see if I can find it. There's Rue as an octopus. Oh, cool. The very first sketchbook I grabbed had Draconius Rue in it and Little Tiny Pony Eclipse. So give me a second. I'm also mad. I ran out of yarn for the project I was working on. And so I have to get into my bins because I forgot that I actually condensed my bins further down than I thought I did. And so I have to now get into my other bins in order to be able to look for more yarn of that color to finish that project so it stops looking sus. I am still upset about the comment my coworker made. As if I don't feel bad enough about the fact I can't work more hours as it is. Like, I already feel like shit over the fact that I'm unable to work more. Because it hurts. No, I don't want to be mean to him. I'm just upset. I get it. He doesn't want to dishwash, so he's probably upset that I wasn't staying the night and stuff. And I always leave, like, right as soon as he gets in. But it's like, I leave the area completely caught up. I don't know what more you want from me. I'm not going to stand around and eat the clock because you don't want to be here dishwashing. You want to be on the line. But I have other things I need to do. Well, it doesn't help, too, that one of my managers was talking to my dad and I guess made a comment, and then my dad was just like, well, you could have just told her to stay. And then and it's just like, because that's the thing, if you ask me, I probably will. Even if it hurts myself, I'll break my body down for my job and stuff like that, but I think the funniest thing too is, like, he was like upset that I was leaving, but he showed up late to work. His shift started at 4. He didn't show up till about 4:15. And yet seems shocked I was leaving. Like, buddy, I'm only scheduled till 4. But he was like, oh, you only work 4 hours? And technically, by the time I clocked out, I actually had been there for closer to like 5.5, 6. Because I come to work early to do other things. And not to mention, I was already stressed out because our dish machine was broken for half the morning. Like, our machine broke this morning and would not hold water. So we had to wait for a guy to go get we had to wait for a guy to get the part to fix our machine so that I could actually wash dishes. So, like, I had all the morning dishes pretty much. All our lunch rush dishes, all the prep dishes, all the line dishes, I had not been able to wash them until almost 3 o'clock. And I was able to get through multiple hours worth of, like, built up dishes in 1 hour so that he would not have anything to worry about when he came in. And then, well, you only work, I was like, I mentioned the fact that it was just like, oh, yeah. Not to mention the fact that I typically do all the dishwashing solo on our busiest evenings too, and I'm just like, okay, you could be me. I come into big messes all the time. At least you're coming into a clean workstation. I'm upset. I'm still upset. Alright, Discord, anytime you want to load so I can grab this image so I can show Draconius Rue. Discord crashed! Oh, I love that! I love when Discord crashes! Thank you, Discord. Now I know what was lagging my computer. Now I know what was causing the lag on my computer. I think it was Discord getting ready to crash. I don't want to be mean, though. I hate being mean about that kind of thing. I feel bad. Like, I already feel bad, and, like, I'm always worried I'm gonna get fired again because of my physical disabilities. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. I'm still hurt about being fired from my old job that I had put so much effort into for many years. And I got fired because sometimes my hip doesn't work. And I'm still upset by that. So whenever I hear a comment or something about, like, oh, you could work more, and I'm like, I worked my body to the point I use a cane sometimes. And so I still feel bad that I don't work more. I'm just physically incapable of working more at a physically demanding job. And so I always just feel so bad. Fucker. Whatever. technically you are. So, I live in an at-will state, which technically means I can be let go from a job immediately without a reason being stated. I can also technically quit without giving a 2 weeks notice. That's what it means to be an at-will state. However, the issue that goes into gray territory is the fact that they specifically laid me off because I have a health condition that is pre-existing. And technically, some people will say it's a disability, and I sometimes say it, but I'm not technically listed as disabled or anything like that. I have pre-existing conditions that make it hard for me to walk, and I sometimes am just unable to walk very well. And these are conditions I have had for several years, and I have documentation of said conditions. Like, if you looked at my medical files, you would see I've had these conditions, I believe, since I was around 22 or so. Some of them are even older. For example, I've had panic disorder and stuff since I was in the 8th grade, so that's been well over a few decades. Well, over a few decades. It's been like 2. I'm 29. So that's where it gets into the weird gray area about how I was fired over a year ago from my old job. Hi, Bringer! Is technically they don't have to give me a reason for why I was let go. And technically, I'm not considered disabled by the state. However, they did send me an email about letting me go, and the specific reason I was let go is because of my hip condition. They also... I'm getting upset thinking about it again. In the email, they implied that I was making up the condition, in a sense. It's not the best way to word that, but in the email, they referred to it as alleged condition. But the thing that made me so upset about that is it's not an alleged condition. I have had this condition, multiple conditions. I have multiple illnesses that cause me to have issues with both pain and walking. Specifically, I have bursitis in my left hip, and I have fibromyalgia. Both are documented. I have chronic pain conditions. This inhibits my ability to it inhibits my ability to function sometimes. I am able to function on a pretty normal basis, though. That's the thing. I can do my work that is required of me. I might need to take a couple extra breaks or something like that, but just give me 5 seconds to breathe, and I'm normally pretty good. And here, I'm getting mad again. I'm getting upset again. This is where it gets really shitty. The week before I was let go, we had just had a meeting talking about discrimination in the workplace. And in this meeting, we had a couple of, there was like a couple of drawing things where you could win prizes. I had worked the day before and the day before that, and I was really sore. So I didn't feel like getting up with my cane to go up. So I had made a comment that, hey, I'm not able to walk very well right now. Can my sister just grab it? Because my sister also works at this place. And the following week, they let me work my shift. And then pulled me aside to fire me. Like the following week, they let me work my morning shift, pulled me aside, and then fired me. And set it up as if this was for my own benefit and my health and my well-being. they're like, oh, we want you to get a job where you don't have to be on your feet and you can do this, just you have to. It's like, there aren't jobs in our area that I qualify for. I do not have the skill set to do. Again, as I said, I'm getting mad. This topic still gets me mad every single time I have to think about it. And it has left me with an innate fear that I am always going to be fired no matter how hard I work. So that's why this coworker's comment of, you only work 4 hours, made me so upset. It's a sore subject for me still to this very day. I am still upset by how this whole thing goes down. And the worst part was, my manager that I had at that time, like the manager I had and the HR person, were not the ones that wanted to fire me. Both of them were very upset about the fact that I was let go. And I'm still in contact with my old manager and we're still friendly and all of that. But I'm not... Here's where it's funny. I'm not the only one who was let go who had disabilities. There was another guy that I used to work with who had a condition with his knee. He was also let go shortly after. A lot of people were let go that were well liked, that did their work, and now they wonder why they can't fucking hold any staff and why their dish room is an absolute disaster. Yeah. So, I have a lot of pent-up issues with how I was let go from my last job still. And I'm constantly afraid of being fired still. That's why I always try to do my very best. That's why I try to put as much effort in that I can, that I'm physically able to. And I try to do my best. I try to do my work. I have had so many people tell me to sue, and I'm like, buddy, I don't have the money to sue. I don't have the energy to sue. I have chronic fatigue syndrome. I am sleepy as fuck all the time. I don't have the energy. It would be a losing battle for me. One of the owners of my old work is a politician. Like, there's no way I'd ever win in anything against it. Like, there's no point to it. It's a losing fight for me overall. And I know I'm not good enough. And that only made it worse. I'm still hurt. They're one of those stupid fucking, we're like a family companies. And it's just like, okay. Sure. But, whatever. I can complain about it till my face turns blue, but it's not gonna change anything. I was fired. That's that. I have my new job. I try to do my best, but every day I wonder if it's enough or no. I never think I'm doing good enough. My best is not the best. My best is not good enough. But I don't know what is good enough, and I don't know how to push myself further. So when my coworker made the comment today, I got really sad. Because it's like, well, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? I am a simple person. Just... yeah. She's a little upset she is in this pain. Oh, there's your baby. There's your baby. Want to squish her little face. Want to just take her little cheeks and just squish them. Bury my face in her belly. No, his issue is he doesn't want to do dishwashing. That's the problem. His issue is he didn't want to work the station he was working at that night. That was the issue, was he did not want to work the station he was working. His very first day that I was with him, that I had to train him on that station, partway through the shift, he somehow ended up over on the line with the cooks and was trying to learn how to do that without permission from the managers and without actually telling anyone. He had just wandered over and was just like, oh, I'm going to be learning how to do this, so you want to show me how to do this kind of thing. Like, he just, like, wandered over and started paying attention to that, and I was just like, okay. Because I was told that I was supposed to be training him on that, on the station that I was working. And then he just wandered away after a little bit and everything, and you can just tell he does not want to do that. And, like, I get it. Dishwashing's gross. People don't want to do it. But someone has to do it. We're understaffed, and it has to get done. Like, it reminds me. God, I am now thinking of this time at my old job. Yeah, it's literally his job, and he wandered off to do it instead, because that's not what he wants to do. And like I said, the other thing was I pushed myself to get through our lunch rush dishes, as well as I had pushed through to get all the dishes that had backed up because our dishwasher was literally broken for multiple. He's good at it. He's fast. He gets the job done when he does the job. That's why I'm trying to not be like, he does a good job. He's a good worker. The problem is he just doesn't want to work that station. By the way, it was 100% Discord that was causing my computer to lag not long ago. Because it restarted. It apparently wanted to update, and that was its problem. Anyway, this is the picture I was talking about earlier before I started ranting and crying and being upset. Discord Rue, as well as little tiny alicorn eclipse being smushy and squishy. I just like the fact it was the first sketchbook I picked up. You know, squishy mushies. Look at them. He's got his little horsey girlfriend. Yeah. That's the thing, though, is like, of course, though, he was hired to do that, but also to be a cook. But he wants to just do the cook part. He doesn't want to do the other part. And I get it. It can't. Like, a lot of people are like, oh, that's bottom tier of the, like, kitchen rack. But it's like, someone has to do it. I personally find it enjoyable. Like, I might be one of the only people who actually finds dishwashing enjoyable as a job. Like, it's repetitive. It doesn't require you to be, like, you can see what do they need, get it done. What do you have, get it done. Like, it's very much point blank what you need to do. And I like that. And I like the repetitiveness of it, because I love repetitive tasks, and it's at the end of the night, you don't have to be, like, wondering, did I do enough? Did you... You say that, but I broke out in hives earlier. My arm is still raw. I broke out in hives. I think I'm there was some issue with cardboard boxes. I had this issue last night too. I'd carried a cardboard box up to my room and it caused my arm to break out really badly in hives. Like it was such bad hives that I actually can still slightly feel them beneath my skin. Like they were there. They were like, it left a small like scab because of the hives. But I broke out in multiple hives today because I had to break down boxes because I couldn't do dishes, so I was doing a bunch of other tasks. And like, I always say that I'm just a dishwasher. However, I also do stuff for our line and our prep cooks. Like, I'm jumping between grabbing stuff for them, doing my task. If Expo needs something, I'll go grab it for them. Like, literally, the only things I won't do is front of house or working on the actual line. If you ask me to grab something or something like that, I'm very apt to do it. If something needs to be cleaned, I will go clean it. So it's just, I like my job. I find satisfaction in what I do. I like making clean things. It's very straightforward. But somehow there's still people that don't get it. Because, like, I got today when I was at work, I kept finding dirty pans and stuff. There was a pan someone had put away with, like, hardened spinach dip in it. And I was like, why? Like, it's like they get so focused on just going fast, they don't think about doing a good job at going fast. And then you end up with stuff that's stuck to pans, and then you have to rewash them anyway, so take the extra 5 seconds. See, it's not like that, though. It's just like, I don't know. It's hard to describe, but it's just like, I get it, dude. You don't want to be here, but, like, it's a job. But most people don't. I'm the minority in that, where it's like, I'm being paid to do a task in a job. I'm gonna do my job. It's apparently not the majority thought of it. Like, yeah, fuck corporations and all that. I don't care. But I'm still gonna do good so that I personally feel satisfied with myself. That's my goal. Like, I felt so happy about the fact that it only took me an hour to get everything caught up. I was very proud of myself for that. But then he made the comment and then I felt terrible and I've been feeling like, squishy baby. You gonna eat me face, little baby. Bringer sending me photos of Willow, and I want to just like crawl through the screen and just grip her little face. I don't know where my bastard is. He's probably sleeping somewhere. No, it's not. So, funny enough, so whenever I go to clock out, I don't just clock out and leave. I make sure to check with my manager before I leave, and I had made that, and like I had done that today. And I was just like, "Do you need anything else from me?" And then I had to do a little quiz thing, and you are being a distraction. I had to do a little quiz thing and all of that jazz, and I was just like, "Well, yeah." And my manager was just like, "Oh, are you still clocked in?" I'm like, "Yeah, I don't clock out until I have permission from my manager. That's why I always check in with you before I do that." And he's like, "I wish you could teach your coworkers that." And it's just... Like, The thing, too, is, like, Thursday is literally the only day, too, that they have a day dishwasher. The rest of the week, there's typically no one during the morning. There's not a dishwasher until 4 p.m. most days. Literally, Thursday is the only day that there's a dishwasher during the a.m. because I come in for noon, but I'm normally there before 11. Well, I'm there before, like, I'm, like, 11:40 is normally when I come in. And normally I would get all of the morning stuff done, And then I will go help our prep person and all that fun jazz. Just... I'm still upset. Babbitt out here just being bitter still. Hi, my name's Bun, and I'm a bitter fuck. No, I'm not really. I'm just upset. I'm very emotional, and I get very sad easily. I get sad, and I get depressed, and then... Little babies. Little fuzzy jelly. Does he have polydactylism? Mouse, does your kitten have polydactylism? Or does it just look like he has extra toes? He looks so disturbed that you took his photo while he's eating, Aster. I love cats. Someday I will open Prawn Paradise for the public. Fun fact, I have a secret server of sorts. It's not really a secret server. I have a couple of people are already in it. I just don't, it's not an active server yet. But I know someday it'll become a release server. It's called Prom Paradise. We swimming. Excuse you, father. I am eating. Why are you taking my picture? No paparazzi. No paparazzi. I'm eating. No pictures. I appreciate the kitten, especially because I was about crying. I'm pretty sure you could hear the fact that I was, like, pretty much crying. Whoopsie! I was streaming, so I wasn't gonna... streaming so I wouldn't be upset, and I wasn't gonna cry in my room by myself with bundles of yarn. And I still end up almost crying. And that's just life. That's life. C'est la vie, c'est l'amour. My fan died. Bastard man. Welcome back. Aster, you want to sip the fish. Welcome back though, Mr. Top 10 List. Hungry boy. I'm pretty proud still of that, like, picture I drew last night of Shade. Like, the glow up he's had. The man has put on meat. Let's see if this will actually do what I want it to do. So I did this last night. So, newer one. This was the old one I drew. I don't want to say 2-3 years ago. But I redrew it, and I'm much happy. Bass Pro Shop bun. Well, welcome on back to the Bass Pro Shop. We got fish. We got camping. We have professional fish. I haven't been to Bass Pro in a hot second. But yeah, because Asta was drawing my fish and he got someone excited about my fish man. So then I wanted to draw my fish, so I drew this. And I was like, well, I might as well redraw an old picture. Yeah! The fish have jobs. They're professionally adorable. They're the main attraction at some dinners. Master Chef Fish. I don't know. A lot of jobs are pretty fishy. Anyway. But very happy with no! I'm dropping everything. God, she's so annoyed with his ass. So does the ocean. I mean, when you think about it, some fish have jobs. Aquarium fish are working hard. They're working for their food by existing and being adorable. Yeah, Cabela's and Bass Pro are owned by the same, like, conglomerate. I just go to them because I like to see the fish in the tanks. Yeah, they swim in shit. They swim in their shit. Aster is questioning why we're friends. He's questioning our entire friendship. Is it worth it? Is it worth it? Just talking about Bass Pro Shop and stuff like that. Nothing much. Dog, cat. Cat, dog. Oh good, we're gonna start getting into the panels in which he starts becoming absolutely creature. Because we're getting to the panels where he starts shifting down to human form, and I think these look so stupid. There's one of these panels that I think is one of the stupidest looking ruse ever. This one. This one is so fucking funny to me. I don't know what it is about this motherfucker that I find so amusing to look at. Both her face, his face. This panel is one of my favorite creature moments for him. He's an absolute gremlin. Like, look at this creature. He's a smug snake. Well, this is the one where he has the big snoot. Because the one after this is he's pretty much human. This is the one where he looks like an absolute weirdo between forms. Me trying to look at something a friend sent my computer. What if we just don't load it? He always has a big snoot. Yes, he does. Because Eclipse likes to smooch it. Fun fact, that is one of the main reasons I keep his big nose. It is more kiss space for the wolf. I will be right back. Give me a moment. I'll be right back. In the back. Ba, ba, ba. Wow, it does not want to load Git's PowerPoint. He's definitely a creature of all creature. Look at the smug snaky boy. Doodle. Doodle bringer, do it. Bring it on. Bring on the doodles. Yeah, it's Rue. He got long lashes. He's a lash boy. Oh, here we go. Here we go. We're starting the creaturification. Such a goddamn goblin. That person can fuck off. Toby boy. Look at that fat cheek roll off the little thing. How appropriate considering Train Rush is playing. Because sketching doesn't take me that long to do when I'm just doing stupid shitty doodles like this. It's when I'm trying to make it clean and understandable, that's what takes a while. Hi, Judgment! Oh, I got into a rant earlier about how I was let go from my old job. And how they kind of implied that they didn't believe I have the conditions that I have, one of which is fibro. They referred to it as my alleged conditions, despite the fact that I have doctor diagnosis for them. Like, I have paperwork that says, yeah, this bitch got that. But it was only alleged, and that's why I was fired from my old job. That was how I got fired from my old job, was because I sometimes can't walk well. Even though the fact that I never let it impair my work. And I showed up for all of my shifts early, I stayed later than I needed to depending, and I gave all of my effort. But that's not enough. Because I have alleged illnesses. Clip Studio, stop lagging. Nikki! Nikki! Pokemon Nikki! When you had mentioned that you were gonna use the Nikki clip, I was trying to remember what the context of why I had said it was, and then I remembered I was talking about Sylveon's flesh ribbons, I believe. Like, the Nikki! So Nikki! Yeah, it's flesh ribbons with Ku's OC too. I remember that his OC has flesh clothes. Because I remember it was something that was mentioned when I was working on commissions for them.
Nikki furries. Furry, Nikki furry.
Which now puts me into thinking about the fact that Eclipse sometimes is in wolf form, but she'll wear clothes, but her bigger wolf form, she doesn't wear clothes. Does that technically make her a nudist when she's running around in her 12-foot wolf form without clothes on? Because she'll wear clothes in her bipedal wolf form, but not in her full wolf form. Oh my god, Wolf Mom's a nudist.
Nikki. Nikki. Alright,
That's why I'm wondering, like, does it count as her being a little bit of a nude? But also, on that front, does Shade count as a nudist as well? Because Shade doesn't technically wear clothes. However, if he shapeshifts to human form, he'll be in clothing. However, in snake form, he's not clothed. He's just furred. And he's mentioned that you can just touch his scars and stuff beneath his fur. But at the same time, he has clothes, and he can take them. But here's the thing. I am realizing there's a plot hole in this now. He can take his clothes off and be dead ass naked. They'll stay clothes. He has changes of clothes in his house, in the manor he lives in. He has changes of clothes, and he'll change his clothes if he's in human form. To the point there's a chapter, Eclipse is wearing one of his undershirts, and he mentions washing his clothes on the regular, which means he shapeshifts the clothes. Does that mean Eclipse has worn his skin? Did his wife wear his skin? She's like it's like a Selkie. It's a snake skin. He sheds it. No, he's fucking freezing.
High spin fit.
Repel. It's a shed skin. God. Yeah, he's still dead. The man be dead. Me keeps getting distracted. I want to say I'm over halfway done resketching, more or less. I think a lot of the panels that I have up top, because it was mostly the starting ones I needed resketching. I mean, that's more of a Ren thing to be flayed, if I'm gonna be honest. I mean, that is how he's died on numerous lifelines. Having his entire skin flayed and turned into a book. Whee! Yo, why this book got Catboy energy? It keeps going yeah? Like yeah? Why this book keep yahing at me? Yo, this book want friskies. Yo, this book getting frisky. Local catboy seeks hot demon wife. The book is not something I normally mention. I actually do not know if I've ever mentioned the fact he was turned into a spellbook online in any capacity, but it is something that occurred. Yeah. And then his wife burned down an entire country. The flay is something I talk about pretty like, typically if I'm talking about Ren, I've mentioned the fact that he is flayed. This entire, like, animatic thing I'm sketching is basically how to make sure that your wife is not going to share your bed with you tonight and she is going to go sleep in the woods or something instead because she's mad at you. Oh, did they? Weird. That is weird. Like, we're talking about, like, lanky mofo. weird. Okay, I can somewhat understand Skeletor. What is a chimichanga? It's always so funny to draw Rue not the big buff version. Stop. Stop. Clip. Stop. Stop. Cease and desist. Cease and desist. There we go. I almost accidentally merged the layers. That is not what I wanted. Oh, Julia. It's like Baby Roo, because he died when he was like... Well, the thing to remember too, the version I'm drawing, this would have been like 19-year-old, 20-year-old Roo. Like, he had not come into his dilfiness yet. That's why he's so mad when he sees photos of Leviaru. He's like, I could have had that. That could have been me. I could have had it all. Yeah, little baby man. Squish your son, Aster. Squish him. Squish my child. Eat your soul. Nom 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 nom. I have never before seen those. I'm too northern, I guess, for chimichangas. This makes me think, though, she's just upsetty. He's making fun of her. Ugh, my ear is itchy. Makes me think of a conversation I was having at work today, because a coworker had made food and he had made like a wrap thing, and I was asking, what's the difference between a wrap and a burrito? Because like they're pretty similar, but apparently the only difference between a wrap and a burrito is whether or not the ingredients within the tortilla are Mexican or not. Apparently that is the differencing thing between a wrap and a tortilla, is just like the origin of what you would consider the inside of it to be. I don't really eat either, so it's like I had no clue, but I was curious, and I was like, come on, Google, tell me the thing. You could put beans in a wrap. Make a burrito. I mean, he looks okay. He looks schmarmy, and I feel like schmarmy is an Alucard fit. He looks like a bastard, so good on you, COD, for making him look like a jackass. When the wife's so done with your BS. I don't think I've ever been.
Simp! Simp alert! Simp alert! Detain him. Detain the simp. Simp jail.
Puts a little laundry basket over you.
Jail. Jail 10,000 years! You're going back in the basement! Back into the basement. You're going back. Ain't no one gonna save you now. the basement with you.
This is killing me because her eyes are way too close together. Speaking of not eating, I haven't done that today either.
Whoopsie.
No, wait, I did eat. I had pizza. I had pizza. I remembered. I ate pizza. I ate pizza before stream. I forgot. I did eat. I did eat. I had pizza. I had pizza. I remembered. I forgot. I'm eating, and I forgot that I did eat for once. I did eat. I ate after I got home from work. Because I was going to get cinnamon rolls at work, but they were busy and I was in a bad mood, so I went home. I was sad. They were busy, so I went home.
Smushy smushies. Smushy smushies. Send me through the ice. Crack. Krakatoa.
Or something like that. I don't know. Discord's being a butt. You know, I should probably save my work. Terrifying burrito pics. Uh-oh. Discord said no, not allowed. Makes you wonder if they did something because mine just crashed and I had to reopen it and it had a bunch of updates, so. Have you restarted your computer, Divine? Yeah, I saw it. I wasn't prepared. Oh, that hurt my gut laughing. I mean, of course I'll draw more hot fish. He's my boy. He's my monogamous slut. That looks disgusting.
He's my little monogamous slut. He's super slutty for his wife. He's a faithful whore.
Even though Aster wishes he wasn't. Aster wants some of that. But alas.
Simps! Simps! Simp alert! Jail! Simp jail! Simp jail! Going to simp jail!
Oh, I've had an idea. I've had an idea, guys. I have had a thought. Hold the phone. Hold the front door. Babbitt has had a brain. Oh, I have had a scrungle. I don't think you guys are ready for this. You came in right as I'm getting the jail cell ready.
Jail! Jail!
Okay. I'll raise you guys one. Hold on. The real criminal. It's me.
Me with my little claws on the jail cell.
It's too bad you joined now and you couldn't hear the noise that I made when Aster sent me the wanting to suck his face off. I made a noise for sure. It was a noise of all time. But I will jail myself because I made the jail bars the wrong size to put over chat and jail y'all. I will make a proper jail for chat later. But for now, I will sit inside of my little jail cell. Sage was the one who sent it, but Aster sent me the screenshot. I'm sorry. I like to draw my hot fish. I don't know if I have any sexy pictures of him on this computer right now. Most of my sexy stuff of him is on my iPad. So I don't know if I have any sexy artwork of him right now. Nah, it's mostly his wife. Oh, I do have this though. I do have a picture of him in an itty bitty yellow bikini. Thank you! Her scars are a form of torment! I think I froze clip. Yeah, I tried to open a picture of Rue in the itty bitty polka dot bikini and CSP decided that, fuck me. It can't handle his man titties. I wasn't even open to clips in the bikini. Oh, there it goes. He's a man on a mission. And there he is, the man of all time. In his itty bitty polka dot bikini. I think it's like the sexiest picture I have of him on this computer. Yeah, because I gave you a button that I made that was just his tits. I should have sent you the accompanying Eclipse one. But I'm not opening the Eclipse one on stream. Hers is way too saucy. Oh, I think I found another thirst trap I had drawn for Aster. Oh, no, instead of opening that, I have found the picture of all time. I have found the best picture of Aster's wife, Vanessa. It is by far the sexiest piece of artwork I have ever committed to digital paper screen. It is the sexiest picture ever. Hold on to your butts. Twitch TOS, don't get me now. Here she comes. Oh lord, she's coming. Here it is. The Vanessa of all time. Get Shrek'd, bitch! Sexy, sexy Vanessa. Just for Aster. Okay, I'll open up the shirtless Aurelius too. Thank you for the follow, Sage. As I'm fucking just dying laughing to myself. I need to draw more sexy Rue. I haven't drawn him in a hot second, minus the picture I was drawing the other day. Need to draw more Fishman. Oh no, for shame. I have to draw more of a sexy fish.
Oh no, more sexy fish. Whatever will we do?
More so because there's some I want to redraw. Some pictures that need to be redrawn. Alright, back to what I was doing.
Kitty, kitty, kitty.
Me trying to figure out if someone got pulled over in front of my house again. Oh no, I swapped my color! Ah, shit. What was I sketching with? Was this what? Yeah, that was what I was sketching with. mean, technically I'm drawing Rue right now. I'm just drawing the ghost version of him, which is more of a twink than a dilf.
Babies. Absolute babies. Have a good night. He's a baby. He's a baby. You big up.
Sin all you want. Make all of the crimes. Wait, I think I can do something. I'm gonna try something. Hold on. Let's see if it'll load. Twitch, come on. Yes. Alright, let's see if this goes. Let's see if this poll will work. Alright guys, vote in the poll! Are we gonna free the shrimp from simp jail, or am I staying jailed? Are we gonna let me free to torment society once more, or do I have to stay behind bars? Oh. God damn you guys! You tied the poll! This always happens! Every time I make a poll, the poll will tie! Like, this happens every time! Alright. Try again. Alright. Let's try again. Are we freeing me, or do I stay jailed? Alright, guys. Vote. Does the shrimp have to stay in jail or not? trying to see the poll results because I missed seeing what they were, so now I'm waiting for it to load because it wants to lag. Oh my god, you sons of a bitch! You motherfuckers! You son of a bitch. Fuck it!
Jailbreak! I'm free! Jailbreak! You can't contain me. I'm free.
I have to actually go listen to this audio again because I can't remember what the next. I think HYES spells. Alright. Oh, Jesus! Hi, Joseph! Swear to God, Cat, you keep jump scaring me.
Hello. Ugh. Hey, Tubby boy.
What's up? You just want attention?
Mr. Man. Chubby boy. Chubby boy. Chubby boy.
Yeah, he's sitting on my lap right now. Yeah, so I used to have some plastic bags and stuff in front of my door. So if he came in my room, I'd normally hear the bags first so I would know he was in here. However, I picked up my room yesterday, so I don't have those in front of the door now. So I don't hear when the cat comes. Oh, we want a big pet pet. I don't hear.
Everyone, time to have a sippy.
Sipper.
Sip, 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 sip.
I need to get another sun because I just finished mine. So I don't hear him when he comes in the room anymore. But, so here's me focused on drawing, and I just hear the Sunkiss box next to my desk suddenly ruffle and almost fall over, and I look down and Joey's just sticking his head in it. I'm like, sir. So, that's what happened, was my cat showed up. He's a stealth. He can be very quiet. Like, that's the thing about JoJo, is he's pretty silent. Like, the only times he's really not quiet is when he's jumping from something. So, like, if he jumps from, like, the bed or something, you hear the thud of him. He's currently just having a sniff around my room. Like I said, I picked it up, so he's, like, got all these places to explore now. He is now under my feet. My iPad's charging right now because mood. My iPad was like 26% when I started stream, so that's why I put it on to charge. It was just like, I'll just stream, so I'll work from Bertha, and then I'll probably swap to doing my iPad. I just wanted, mostly, I wanted to get all of this re-sketched on Bertha, and then I figured I would go and, finish it up later in my on my iPad. I gotta work on a commission too, but I'm not working on that commission on stream because he's a little saucy. He's a little saucy. And I'm not sure enough of Twitch's TOS to work on anything remotely saucy on stream. The most you will get is maybe some shirtless Rue pics, but I am not working on anything with any, like, big booba on stream. I don't want to get in trouble. Ain't gonna risk it. Ain't gonna risk it. Me? Why does the eclipse look weird? Me realizing I did not draw her facial markings. I feel that my phone has my phone has a few multiple gigabytes worth of photos of my cat, so I can't really say anything. Alright, I think that's everything sketched. Alright, let's go through this from this. Get a dry run of what this video will look like. So we have first frame, excited snake boy, nudging the wife. What does YES spell? Yes? What does EYES spell? Yes? What does EYES spell? Yes? What is happening? What does YES spell? Yes. What does Y E S spell? Annoyed wife is annoyed. Yes. What are you crying for? What does... What are you doing? Okay, let's try that again. What does... What does YES spell? Yes? What does EYES spell? E Y E eyes. She's not even illiterate is the funny thing. She's more literate than Snatcher is. She's just an idiot. But I think that's looking pretty jazzy. I might get the audio off of YouTube and do a test, like put it together as like to test how it goes with the audio to see if there's any frames I'm missing, because I think I did just rewatch the audio and I do think I'm missing a line from the one who is having trouble figuring out what eyes spells. But the other thing with this, it's not even just the stupid thing, because it's like that thing where it's like, what do you say fork, 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 fork. What do you eat soup with a fork? but no, you eat it with a spoon. Oh, you little baby. Little gremlin bean. But I think I might, after I finish up stream, I might test to see how that looks. Like, see how that goes together. I'm not gonna do that on stream, obviously, because I'm not opening my fucking video editing software while I'm on stream. That's not gonna go over well for anyone. More so because I have to, like, scrub the audio. And it always whenever I am timing one of these, like, animatic animation things, like, whenever I am trying to time it to the audio, it is the most horrendous sounding thing on the universe. Because I have to keep, like, scrubbing through the audio, so you have to keep hearing the audio, like, it's so annoying, but I have to do it to time everything correctly. But that being said, I do think I'm going to stop here for the night, at least streaming wise. I got all of the frames for this pretty much cleaned up to the point that I would be able to line these easily. Because what it was is, like, I've had this primarily sketched out for like half a year or so, but I never finished it and I needed to clean it up. So now it's cleaned up. Shade's design has been adjusted. It should be good. Maybe next stream. I don't know if I will line it on my iPad, or if I will next stream try to do the lines and stuff, do it a whole thing on stream or something like that instead. Start lining all of it together. I might do that next stream, actually. Don't know when that will be, but maybe next week. I don't know. I am so inconsistent when it comes to streaming. I stream when I feel like it. I would stream daily if it wasn't for the fact that I'm absolutely dead on 2 days of the week, which is Fridays and Saturdays. And then I'm dead the rest of the week. Woo! But thank you guys so much for coming on by, having fun with the simp jail, locking me in limbo with the poll results, hanging out with me, dealing with my bullshit as normal, and I will catch y'all on the flip side. Have a good night, y'all!